Hey guys, welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about my top 10 wish list for the infamous Remastered collection. Now, unfortunately, Sucker Punch has still not announced anything this year. Not a remaster of Infamous, not a new Infamous game, not even a new IP. They haven't hinted at anything. No teaser trailer, no picture, nothing on their Twitter account, just nothing at all. What are you doing, Sucker Punch? You guys are driving me absolutely crazy. I'm fucking dying over here. But anyway, we'll talk about that in another video. Right now, let's jump straight into this list with number 10. Better textures and graphics. I think this goes pretty much without saying. It's a very broad one because it covers pretty much the entire game. You know, the game is dated, it is old, and it could obviously use some updated graphics and textures. With that being said though, and I'm going to say this a lot during this video, I don't want you to overdo it, Sucker Punch. Don't change any of the NPC outfits, don't make 13 different tree models, or change the way, you know, something looks, or change the color of an object. I don't want you to go around messing with stuff you don't have to mess with. Just make what you already have look better, and we will all be very happy fans. Number 9. Improved sound quality. Now, once again, I want to emphasize improved, not changed. Just take the sound you already have and try to make it as good as you possibly can. I know you probably can't do much with old sound files on an old game engine since you guys completely rebuilt your game engine with Second Son, but just do what you can the best. And I know Sucker Punch might not even be making this game. Somebody else will probably do the remaster while Sucker Punch makes their own new title, but Sucker Punch will have a collaborative role, or at least they should have a collaborative role with the studio who is doing the remaster. So I'm gonna say Sucker Punch a lot. I'm gonna address them as a studio in this video, but I ultimately mean Sucker Punch, Sony, and whoever actually does the remastering. Number 8. Anti-aliasing. This is one that I think could have a very big impact on the game in a very specific way. Basically, for those of you who don't know, anti-aliasing is the process of taking a rough, jagged edge and making it look smooth. Sometimes this can involve a blurring technique where the rough edges are blurred out to make them look smoother. This can be a good thing and a bad thing because blur obviously doesn't look crisp and sharp and clean, but anti-aliasing can make things look nicer because it takes away that rough, jagged, square edge on certain objects. However, Infamous is a very dark, unpolished, dirty, gritty game. That's how it's supposed to feel, right? Well, I want to emphasize the word gritty because that's how the graphics also felt. Without anti-aliasing and with the kind of retro, old graphics, it helped bring a sense of realism and believability to the game. It made it feel more like it was supposed to feel. Imagine this, if the game looked very pretty with all these amazing graphics and this, you know, polished, clean edges and everything, would it have felt the same? Would it have felt as dirty and gritty and unpolished as it was supposed to feel, as the story was supposed to feel? Would it have felt the same, or would it have felt different with all of those fancy graphics? Tell me in the comments. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Number 7. Improved lighting. Once again, for the third time now, just take what you already have and make it look better. I imagine Second Son's lighting coming down on top of Empire City and the light just striking certain objects the right way, reflecting off of windows and puddles, and just looking absolutely gorgeous. I also think that Cole's powers should reflect light a little bit better than they do in the first game. You know, if Cole walks up to a window and, you know, you aim with his hand and the electricity sparks off of his arm, that reflects off of a window. Or if you're in a dark alley and you use his powers, it like lights up the alley in glorious blue or red, depending on what karma you are. I just think that would look very, very awesome. Number 6. Options. This might just be me, but I have a feeling a lot of gamers are going to agree with me on this. We love our options. We love being able to fine-tune a game to our liking. I know a lot of times I will turn down the game volume and the music volume in Second Son so I can record voice dialogue without background noise from the game. I love being able to change the time of day, turn the HUD on and off so I can record gameplay without the minimap or the power meter. Just little things like that that you do have in Second Son but aren't featured in the previous games. So if anything, just give us a shit ton of options so we can fine-tune everything to our liking. We love that shit. Number 5. Costumes for Cole. This is a great feature that was added in Infamous 2 and would be really awesome in the first game. Can you imagine wearing the Reaper costume while actually fighting against the Reapers, or even with the Reapers if you're Evil Karma? Or how about wearing Kessler's outfit during Kessler's boss fight? Once again, this is just an awesome idea that would help gamers feel like they have more freedom in the game. Options and customization are a gamer's 2 favorite things. Number 4. Replayable Missions. Oh boy. I cannot say this one enough. The Infamous franchise as a whole needs replayable missions bad, okay? We should not have to play through the entire story just to find that one mission that we really like. Story missions, side missions, all of it needs to be replayable from a selection menu. What if you have a YouTuber like me who's trying to record footage of a single particular mission? They should not have to play through 5 hours of story just to find 5 minutes of gameplay they really like. It doesn't matter what kind of gamer you are, replayable missions are a must-have, an absolute without a doubt must-have. Please, dear God, include replayable missions. Number 3. Keep Jason Cottle's voice. This is a really big one for me because I absolutely adored Jason's performance in the first game. I thought he did a spectacular job as Cole, and you just can't replace his voice. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what theory or excuse they have for Eric Layden taking Cole's place in the second game. I was disappointed about that, by the way. But anyway, I don't care what excuse you make up. Jason Cottle is Cole McGrath, just like Kevin Conroy is Batman. You can't replace those actors. You just can't do it, man.
Whoever they were pros, trained for this kind of thing. There was no time to think. Water was pouring in and the place was falling apart. With no way back, I went forward into the slums of the Warren.
So in this remastered collection, whoever is making this, whoever is in charge of making the decisions, do not even dare think about recording over Jason's lines with a different actor. Actually, I probably should not say that on YouTube. Number 2. Reversible Graphics. A feature in the Halo Master Chief Collection, this game featured an ability to press a button on the controller and instantaneously revert all of the graphics in-game back to their original classic form. I think this would be a great feature to have in the Infamous Collection because let's say you don't like playing the game with anti-aliasing or cool new lighting or, better graphics and textures. Maybe all that stuff is cool and definitely should be in the game, but let's just say you're feeling nostalgic one day, or you want to play the game how you originally played it back in 2009 when it came out. This is just a nice feature to have and definitely belongs in the game because, like I said before, players love their options, and having this as an option for us to use just makes the game that much more fun. Now, before we get to number 1, I'd like to make an honorable mention. User-generated content. I know Sucker Punch views UGC as a failure, but I thought it was really cool. It added a lot of replayability to Infamous 2, and I was expecting it in Second Son. Think of all the cool things you could do with UGC in the first game on the PS4. You could have a massive fight between the Reapers and the Dustmen. You could have karmic missions where you fight on one side or the other with a different faction. You could have missions where you escort a person from one place to another. You could have defense missions. You could put Trish in the middle of a bunch of explosive barrels and blow her to smithereens. The possibilities are quite literally endless. I had a blast with UGC in Infamous 2. I created some pretty fun missions on my own. I loved playing some of the best and worst missions that other people made. It was just fun. It gave me a reason to keep playing the game after I finished the story, and it was fun. I mean, just simply put, I think it would be great in the first game. Number 1, Photo Mode. This has got to be the biggest feature to have in the Remastered Collection. I mean, Sucker Punch practically created Photo Mode, and ever since Second Son, a lot of games have featured a Photo Mode in some way or another. I mean, you've got The Last of Us Remastered, Uncharted Remastered, Uncharted 4, Grim Fandango Remastered. There's a couple other games I'm probably not thinking of off the top of my head right now. But Photo Mode has become very popular ever since Sucker Punch implemented that feature in Second Son, and to not have it in the infamous Remastered collection would just be stupid. It is an absolute must, and I think it'd be fun to take pictures in photo mode in Empire City and Numeray, and even in Festival of Blood. I mean, come on. What could go wrong by having photo mode? It's just simply a blast. There it is, everyone. My top 10 wish list. +1 for the infamous Remastered collection. Now before I go, I have a message. A few days ago, I was thinking really hard about something I could do to enhance my life and give myself an experience to remember, not only for me, but also for you. Something that would give you all exciting content to watch and enjoy, that would also hopefully connect you to me on a more personal level outside of just playing games. And I have decided I want to go to COD XP this year. For those of you who don't know, COD XP is pretty much a big Call of Duty convention. There's going to be loads of stuff to do. They're going to have a 3-day World League Championship, which I'm not too incredibly interested in, but hey, it's there, so I might as well enjoy it. They're also going to have a developer Q&A. They're going to give away care packages with loads of goodies inside. They're going to give away digital content for Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, and most importantly of all, they're going to have hands-on access to Infinite Warfare multiplayer and zombies and Black Ops 3 DLC 4 all before they hit the public. And I realized I could record myself there experiencing all of this for the first time and share it with all of you. How awesome would that be? You would finally get to see my face. You would get to see me experiencing COD XP for the first time. I've never done anything like that in my life, by the way, so this would be incredible for me. And it just would be a blast. I could record opening the care packages and showing you all what's inside of them. I could record my opinion on Infinite Warfare and DLC 4. Oh my god, there's just so much. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. It would be amazing. And here's where you come in. I need all the support I can get right now. So tell me in the comments, are you with me? What do you think of this idea? And if you are with me on this, please visit my Patreon. If you enjoy my content and want to support me on this adventure, then head over there and take a look. I could use every last bit of support you guys have right now. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to share this video with all your friends. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, subscribe for more videos like this, and I'll catch you all in the next one.